We just go cut it like that? All right. Ryan Akers Show.
Welcome back. It's the M.O.R.A.L. Show, the Mind of Ryan Akers Live. Welcome back for episode 2 of the M.O.R.A.L. Show. For everyone, that does not understand what morals is, it's the Mind of Ryan Akers Live show where we will discuss and talk about business, finance, and technology in the areas in our community, and not only talk about them, but figure out how we can be a part of it, how you can jump into it and apply it to your everyday life. Today's episode is going to be a good one. Why is it going to be a good one? Because not only is it a great business, but it tastes good too. So if you look at my shirt here, you'll see that it says Mr. Frickles. It's the world famous tasting pickle. Flavor pickles, that is. And I have none other than my good friend, colleague, and business partner here, 1/3 of Mr. Frickles, but the brains behind it. I'm going to give him that credit for that. The brains behind Mr. Frickles. Tabitha, don't kill me. The brains behind that, Mr. Robert Bryan. How you doing today, brother?
Hey, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for bringing us on your platform.
Listen, man. For those that don't know, I'm sure they can see these delicate pickles that are so eloquently put there today, man. Actually, I want to bite some, but I'm going to leave it alone. I want the world, and not just Texas, but the world to understand who you are and kind of what gave you the idea to create Mr. Freckles Pickles.
All right, cool, man. My name is Robert. I'm the co-owner of Mr. Frickles. We won't take credit for creating the flavor pickle. The flavor pickle has always been around, man. Yeah. For those that don't know, we used to stick peppermints in our pickle, Jolly Ranchers in our pickle, even take Kool-Aid, shake them up in the bag, put them in the pickles or whatever. So that has always been around, at the candy lady in the hood. Of course, we grew up in the hood.
It's okay, man. We came from the hood.
Right.
Rags and riches, baby. Rags and riches.
Hey, no shame there. No shame there. So the idea really just came from, man, is, it needed to have a face to it.
Yeah.
It needed to have a face to it, even though it has been around for many years. And that's when we decided to come up with the brand Mr. Frickles.
That's what's up.
They kind of relate to the pickles or whatever. So you don't have to stick the Jolly Rancher in a bag.
A lot of people try to do that, though.
Right. So you don't have to do that no more. So we actually packaged it up in a 16-ounce jar, man, that actually tastes like a Jolly Rancher.
Awesome. Awesome, man. Listen, I got a question for you, brother. I like it, right? I love it. But could you walk us through the process of creating the signature flavor pickles and what sets Mr. Freckles apart from everybody else, though?
Right. So we won't go in really detail.
No, well, not proprietary. I want to put the proprietary stuff out there, but just like a generality for people that's out there.
Right. So what we do, man, is we actually, the biggest thing that separates us from anyone else is our pickles are shaved. It's no skin on the pickles.
Oh, I know that, though.
Yeah, exactly. So it's no skin on the pickles.
You can see that, guys, back at home. These are shaven.
Yeah. We shave all the pickles, man. They sit up, for a certain amount of days to absorb that flavor in them or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And of course, we have over 15 flavors. So,
I'll be lying. I'll be telling people we got a lot more than that, bro. So.
Right. Well, we did in the beginning.
Okay.
We had about 21 flavors, So right now we narrowed it down to our best top sellers, man, which is about 15 flavors.
Awesome. Let me ask you, what's your favorite flavor?
Man, all of these are my kids, man. So it's hard to just really say which one is my favorite.
Yeah.
But
which one you eat the most?
The one I eat the most would be the green apple and the pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind smacking on that.
So I'm a tropical punch guy. I love the tropical flavor.
Right.
So if you're out there, he liked the green apple.
Right.
I like the tropical punch. So when y'all ask me, I'm going to tell you tropical punch. That's just because I like that flavor growing up as a kid.
Right.
What I will say is that I think it's impeccable, the packaging and the labeling for our brand, actually, right? I think it's dope.
Appreciate it.
But as a business owner, what values and principles do you hold dear? And then 2-part question. And also, how do they influence you on a day-to-day, like how you run the business? So what principles, what values do you hold for the business? And then also, how do they influence you day-to-day?
Well, man, one of the biggest things when it come down to these flavor pickles is just making sure that we make quality product.
Right.
That is the biggest thing, to make sure that, we keep our customers excited and that they enjoy the product. And, one of the things that influenced me, man, is we just have to work hard every day towards our craft to continue to be better.
Okay. All right. So we gave them a little quick synopsis.
Right.
And I want you to go back, because I remember at its inception, the craze and the buzz that was behind Mr. Frickles.
Right.
Can you shed some light on that? Like, West Montgomery, you know what I'm saying? Little York, like what brought that up, and just kind of go into the as much as you can anyway, in depth about the lines that was wrapped around the corner, literally 3 days a week, I believe. It was Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
All right. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Right.
The weekend, basically, folks. The weekend was going crazy. But tell the people about that, man, because that's amazing.
Man, well, we actually started this product out of our home, just as testing the market type thing. We passed out a lot. We actually sold a lot. And what motivated me to go and get a brick and mortar is when people was knocking on the door 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning for pickles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we needed to find a way to where we can get these pickles to the masses.
Yeah.
So we had a shop off of West Little York back in 2014. We actually had 2 off of West Little York.
Facts.
And the lines were crazy, man. All for this new product. One of the things is that, like I say again, it was a hood product, so people had to, either go to the hood and get it, or they just didn't enjoy it.
But people came to the hood though.
They came to the
crazy
hood.
lines.
Crazy lines, man. People were standing in line for 3-4 hours.
Yeah,
just to
facts.
get a single pickle. It was even said that we were selling drugs out of the shack.
I remember.
You already know.
I remember. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that definitely wasn't the case. People was just totally in line, man, for these flavor pickles.
Facts.
And it kind of motivated us from that point to start putting them in stores, because, we was only open Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
But the phones were still ringing Monday through Wednesday on how could they get the pickles. So that's what kind of the aha moment, the light bulb came on. Hey, we need to get these in a store. So it was just very simple, man. The store that the shack was located next to, that was actually the first store that we put them in.
That makes sense.
I had a good relationship with the guy. I used to go in there and get my snacks and all that. So I just told him, man, let me put a few of these on the counter and see how they work. Right. So I left him like 6. 2 days later, I need more,
Yeah.
And that's when I knew then. And, they sold like crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I want to commend you, because you were able to create something or recreate something, right? That people will like. Because just because you recreate something, everybody that tries to recreate something doesn't work. Right. You have to figure out, this flavor, how to tweak it or whatever. I always tell Tabitha that she's a mixologist. I have to give you a little bit of that mixologist credit too.
Right.
Because I know you be in there in the kitchen.
Yeah. Whipping it up.
Whipping it up. Facts. Yeah. With pickles, he's whipping though. Pickles, what we talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
But I actually remember a couple of times just coming by y'all's house, just randomly. Mm-hmm. And y'all would have buckets of pickles, like 30, 40, 50, buckets of pickles. And they would be shaved or about to be shaved. Like you could smell everything inside of there. That's how dedicated they was to this craft. So for you individuals at home who are interested in trying to start a business of whatever that business is, you got to be dedicated. This brother and his wife were dedicated to recreating something and then actually finding something that people wanted. Like you said, people was knocking at the door 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
For some pickles.
First of all, that's amazing because, but the other thing is y'all had to have a temperament to be able to deal with that, because I probably would have lost my mind. Right.
Absolutely.
The shack, I'm not discrediting what it is, but it was called the shack. Right. The 2 different locations that were on West Little York back then garnered a lot of attention. So much so that the brand started to grow. Because I remember these bottles were not in this particular packaging back in the day.
That's correct.
Right? It was glass, I believe, right?
Glass.
All right, yeah. So I know a little something. But since then, what has triggered the change? I know this answer, but I need the world to know. Right. What has triggered the change from the glass bottles or the glass jars into this new casing?
Well, man, when we initially started, of course, they were in the glass mason jars or whatever. And it's learning, and when we figured that we was going to go to retail, go in retail stores, they recommended, that you don't have glass because if you drop one, of course,
People can get cut or something, right?
Can be cut or just cause a big mess. And then when our e-commerce, our website started picking up, our customers would sometimes, get packages with broken glass in it.
Wait, pause right there. That's a very good segue. You did something. I didn't get there yet, but that's great. So you said started out the house, out the trunk, right? Straight from the, we'll call it the trap house for those out there to understand, right?
Absolutely.
Started from the trap house to the shacks, business picking up. You said e-commerce, right? That's digital money, right?
Right.
Worldwide, I'm assuming, right?
Right.
Ship worldwide. MrFreckles.com, by the way, MrFreckles.com. Anyway.
Yeah.
So now you're getting traction as the company is growing. You're starting to get traction, and so much traction now that people are ordering from online.
Ordering online, correct.
All right, awesome. Continue, man. I like that.
So, like I say, man, people was getting broken glass, and I mean, at the end of the day, we just felt that making the transition to the plastic bottles would definitely, help cut down on the loss of product. Because, of course, if they ordered online, they got broken glass.
Facts.
We got to resend it out again.
Which is not good.
Which was not good. So we found ourselves losing money in that area. And also, like I say, going into retail stores, that's one of the things that they recommended. So that's what kind of made us make the transition to the plastic jars.
Okay.
And, of course, we drop a lot of those, but they don't bust.
All right. Look, you drop a lot of them. I don't drop them. I don't know what he's talking about. He be dropping them. But listen, so if you're in retail or thinking about getting into retail, these are some gems right now that Robert is dropping. So pay attention, write this stuff down because you will need to know this at some point if you're thinking about getting into retail. And also later on the show, we're going to give you guys a little gem that's coming up that you could be a part of to help you get into that retail space. But moving forward, and I'm kind of segueing a little bit because I want to give them real information, right? I don't want individuals to feel like they're just listening to us talk for no reason, but also to help them. So, explain the transition from growing to getting into retailers to growing into more retailers and how that process works into now packaging. Because what you were saying initially was, well, what I mentioned to the viewers is you guys did this out of your own house. Right? That's labeling, that's packaging, that's shaving, that's creating, right? Everything was done out of house.
That's correct.
How did you get from taking it from house to market, right? And then as it grew, if you could share a little bit about what is it called, right? I know the terminology that we call it, but who did you have to go through? You don't have to say the name specifically, but to get this manufactured at a bigger rate.
So what we done, man, when we found ourselves growing into retail, getting a lot more accounts, we knew that we had to get it out of our home. So what we done, man, just luckily for us, we was at a what's called an Inner Pickle Festival. And one of the
shout out in the Pickle Festival.
Yeah, shout out to Crystal in the Pickle Festival. So one of the things that she told us is that, she actually asked us, did we have a co-packer? And I told her no. And she gave us the information to the person that was co-packing.
Explain to the viewers, man, if you don't mind, what a co-packer is. You could tell them.
A co-packer is just pretty much someone who could take your recipe and scale it, to a higher level, something that you probably can't do in your home. So pretty much, like I say, we gave him the recipe and he can produce these bottles, 5,000 to 10,000 bottles in a week.
So he's saying there's an actual company, a black-owned company here that we use, but they produce a lot of packages and packaging for a different clientele.
Right.
So shout out to them. I'm going to have to bring them on. I don't want to just give everybody this free publicity, but so co-packing is very important when you have a product, right? It allows you the scalability, I say, right? To be able to be in more stores quicker.
Correct.
Right? Without the headache. Can you also explain to the viewers the distribution method? Like, so my brother, I know he does a lot, right? He's very hands-on. One of the things about this business I know is that you got to have relationships. So for everybody at home, make sure that whatever business you're in, you got to be able to build relationships. Robert is very key on that, right? He's got it. He's been doing it for so long. He can sleep with this stuff. But explain to the viewers how important relationship building is, and then also the particular distribution methods that are out there. Like, you distribute a lot, but you can't possibly get to all the stores. So how does that work?
Right. So like you said, man, relationships are very important.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I learned from you is that relationships are more valuable than money. So, you know, a lot of times, man, most of the time when we first initially started, I was delivering the product.
Facts.
I was delivering, and I still deliver up until today.
Yeah.
Not to just as many stores. But finding a distributor, you can find a distributor. There are multiple ways to do that. One of the simple ways to find a distributor is basically you have a competitor, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a competitor, it doesn't necessarily have to be a direct competitor, but on their label it tells you distributed by. All right.
Yeah, y'all pick this gym up right now. You're dropping the gym right now. Pick this up.
Yeah. So it tells you distributed by. And we also got a list of distributors from just going to pitch our product at different places. One of the places we pitched in 2016, which was H-E-B Quest for Texas Best.
Yeah.
And they gave us a whole list of distributors that distribute, cucumbers, pickles, and things that's similar to our product.
Wait, so there was a contest? That was a contest, right?
Yeah.
All right. And H-E-B's Quest for Best, that's right?
Quest for Texas Best.
Quest for Texas Best. So you registered or something for that.
Right.
So ladies and gentlemen, not only if you have a product, but a product that can get in stores, get in contact with the retailers and see what type of open houses or festivals or things like that they do for up and coming brands, and see if you can get on their shelves or win the contest or whatnot to these particular retailers, because they do different things. H-E-B has been great here in Texas. So what position did you guys get?
We actually got first position. And
shameless plug.
Right. So we did get first in that contest, man, which was actually great. We didn't land on the shelves of H-E-B, but the experience was pretty awesome. And the reason why we didn't land on the shelves at that particular time, our bottles was in glass.
There you go. See,
right.
So sometimes you got to elevate. You don't know what you don't know until you don't know it, right? But now that we know it, H-E-B, we coming.
Absolutely. and again, even in pitching in that contest, man, as you know, we still had the homemade labels. You just
for sure,
slap on the front. No,
come a long way.
Yeah, no ingredients, no story.
Yeah,
not even a barcode. We didn't even have a barcode at that time.
Yeah, this is really trapping out the house, like learning this grassroots. Yeah. So, and this is great. I'm glad you're explaining this to people so they don't think like you just woke up one day and all of a sudden the pickles is packaged and labeled and sealed and all that great stuff. No, it takes time, and you will go through challenges. You will go through some roadblocks or whatnot, but all of those things are needed to be able to help you guys get to the next level. So,
right.
Salute.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, like I say, and when going back to the distributors, like I say, sometimes you can, depending on what stores you're trying to get in, they'll tell you who their distributor is. Yeah. Because some stores you just can't distribute to them.
Well, see, you're saying such good content. Man, I ain't got to write this stuff down for you. So how did you get to talk to whoever it is at the stores to even figure out who to talk to get that list, right? Because can I go talk to a cashier and they're able to give me this list of distributors?
No, man.
And I don't want to steal the thunder, but I'm just saying, like,
right.
We
want to give it to the people.
Yeah. Check this out. I'm gonna jump in here. I'm gonna do this really quick. I would like for you to give the individuals out there that are in podcast land the link. Let them know what's coming up and how they can get on retail shelves and the whole nine.
So it's gonna be nextlevel-retail.com. Nextlevel-retail.com.
And it's spelled the same, NEXT?
NEXTRETAL dash next level dash retail.com.
Next level dash retail.
Yeah.
All right. NEXTLEVEL dash retail.com. And what does that link do?
Man, what it'll first do is it'll take you to the front page where you can just basically learn some information on how to get into retail and some of the basic stuff on how to get into retail. Once you sign up, you'll get an email where you'll actually be able to schedule a one-on-one consultation.
Awesome.
Where they can either talk with me or yourself to discuss how to get into retail. And that consultation is a discovery call. Yeah. It's free to see if you're a good fit for us or if we're a good fit for you. Right. And if once we discover that, then therefore we'll start trying to help you take the next steps and, take you to the next level.
All right. So awesome. If you guys missed that, I want to make sure that I reiterate my partner here, Robert, is saying nextlevel-retail.com. If you have a product and you're interested in getting in retail shelves, we can assist, hopefully, right? We're going to do our best. But a free discovery call, first of all, I want to make sure that's very important because time is valuable and I don't like to play with my time and I know he don't like to play with his.
Absolutely.
So we're going to make sure we look through this, but time is valuable. And if you're very serious about your craft and about your product, we would love to help you steer you in the right direction and get you guys moving forward. So nextlevel-retail.com. Make sure you guys go there, click the link. Information, self-explanatory. Somebody be in touch with you all, and we can help guide you guys forward with getting on retail shelves. So let me see. Before I let you go, brother, you said so much. I want to make sure I don't miss anything with my notes here. I do have a question. So what message would you like to send to the viewers today who may be curious about trying flavored pickles, perhaps even aspiring entrepreneurs? What message would you like to leave with them today?
Man, one of the main things when it come down to entrepreneurship, man, is just staying consistent. Get some mentors in front of you. Have key partnerships that'll help you take you to the next level in your business. Keep an open minded. Keep an open mind, to what people are trying to tell you or whatnot. But again, one of the main things, man, is just staying consistent, keeping those partnerships tight. And also mentorships. When it come down to the pickles, you can find them at MrFrickles.com, MRFRICKLZ.com. And just because Ryan brought us on to the podcast today, you could use promo code Mr. Frickles 2024 and get you a 20% discount.
Ooh.
Or what we may even do, I tell you what, you can also use promo code free shipping.
What?
And get them right at your doorstep.
What?
Yes, sir.
Listen, man. Hey, I don't know about y'all, but if you like the flavored pickles, Mr. Frickles is giving deals today. I didn't ask him to do that. I didn't even know. He just came up here throwing the deals at you. Bow, bow, bow.
Yes, sir.
Listen, get your promo code. I'm going to repeat the promo codes one more time, bro.
All right. So when you go to the checkout, there's going to be an option for a promo code. You're going to use Frickles, FRICKLZ 2024. That'll get you 20% off.
20%, y'all.
Now, you can't combine these promo codes. So don't try to use the 20% and the free shipping. So you can get the 20% with FRICKLZ 2024, or you can use promo code free shipping, and we'll put them right at your front door, 2 to 3 day shipping.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how else I can help you. Go help yourselves. My man said green apple is his. I told you already. If you ever see me out and y'all ask me what's my favorite flavor, I'm always 99.999%. Yeah, all right. See, I normally always say tropical punch. All the flavors are amazing. All the flavors are good. I eat them all. We do have hot ones, spicy ones for those that are out there, and peppermint and atomic fireball. There's tons and tons of flavors. So please go online, support the business that supports you. And you know what? This is what I want to say. Or I'm gonna actually ask you, sir. If I'm a aspiring entrepreneur and I want to get into a business, what could you tell me? What information could you give me on how, not necessarily how, but just the things in business? Because see, a lot of times we want to get into a business and we don't really know, right? But also to be in business now 10 years,
Right.
that means you had to experience some things.
Right.
And I want to make sure that individuals know out there, like, it's one thing to go file an LLC and get your EIN number and set your corporation up. Great. You did a great start. But it's another thing to have stick-to-itiveness. Right. To be able to persevere and go through certain things. So could you just tell the people about what kind of mentality you got to have to be in business for 10 years and growing?
Man, you got to be die hard, man, and understand that you're going to face challenges. It depends on where you're at with your business, but if it's an idea, you definitely want to do market research. You definitely don't want to create a product that no one's going to buy.
Yeah.
So market research is definitely important. Testing your product in the market, and maybe on the next episode we can dive into the multiple ways that we tested our product before we got to this level.
Yeah. Wait. Will this be on the nextlevel-retail.com?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Nextlevelretail.com. Once you sign up there, we even got a comprehensive course that'll give you step-by-step guideline on how to take your product from your home to retail shelves. It's all outlined. We even discussed, the challenges that we had.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, man, just stay and die hard. Understand that you're going to get a lot of no's, but it only takes one yes really to change the whole dynamic of your business.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's amazing. Listen, I want to thank Mr. Robert Bryant. He is the CEO and one half of that brain over there at Mr. Frickles, my partner, my friend, for taking the time out to come and explain and let you all know how we get down a little bit and the history behind Mr. Frickles, Akers Home's finest, the world's best tasting flavor pickles.
Absolutely.
Until next time, it's the M.O.R.A.L. Show.
Peace.